やってきます。これどっから出るんだ。あとか。よいしょ。
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
こっから出るのかな。出れない。
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
ミルトンってどうなっちゃった？まあいいや。俺こっから来たよな。この上か。おお、いい景色。
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself.
おお、あそこが一番上だ。秘密基地。
After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
入れない。すごいなんか、パテかなんかでこう、封印されてる。こっち？おお、何？すげえ部屋あるけど。こっちからは、入れない。おお、いい景色。なんか、広島行った時の宮島思い出す。すげえ。よし、行ってみよう。なんかこれボート？なんか、ボートっぽいね。どうやって持ってきたんだこれ。よいしょっと。すげえ。ブラックライト？
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
うわー、すげえ。かっけえ。やべ、この部屋もいいな。
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was
これ
surprisingly
プレス
bad
テ
at
1。
them. He died a lot.
すげえ。
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
あー、びっくりした。手袋か。どうすんのこれ。どうすんの？
He kept working at the withdrew part of himself.
うわー。
In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to wander.
何これ？ゲーム。
I asked him to describe it.
よいしょ。はい。はい。はい。
He said he started small,
これ、両方。
imagining a labyrinth.
お、
He'd feel his way about.
両方。やりながら。
Then something moved. Bats. And toads.
引き換え。うわ、こう右スティックと左スティックをこう。
And
難しいね。
things that have not names.
なんもないものたち。よいしょ。
He
左ス
knew
ティ
it
ック
was all
で
in his head,
あの主人公を動かして、右スティックで
but he took it very seriously.
魚を。
I had hoped he'd find himself.
よ よいし
But he found something more.
ょ。おー、すげえ 3D になったわ。
I worried about him then.
あ、違うな、これ階段。ちょっと待って。あれよっこいしょ。
Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss,
よいしょ。
but he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused.
なかなかの経
Like
験
a
だ
whole
ね、これ。
new Lewis.
こういうのをやり
So I
なが
let
ら
him go on.
缶詰工場で働く。よい
I
しょ。
even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend.
ワンチャン。
On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians. He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something.
お
Every day his
お
imagination grew stronger.
おお
He no longer spoke at the cannon. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination. So he could do whatever he wished.
あー、危ないな。
He held an election for mayor. And he won. They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him.
おお。ドラクエ。
He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville.
おー、危ない。よっこいし
St. Louis.
ょ。よいしょ。
He started drifting away from our reality.
よいしょ。難しい。ああ、この感性が効いてる、この船。
Minneapolis, until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on.
うん。ああ、危ない。
In
Wow.
Lewisburg, he heard rumors of a
二択？美しいよ、こっちだな。
handsome queen.
危ない。よいしょ。おお、ま
The
た二
queen
択
was
何？
on her own quest for
待って待って。あれサバが取れない。あ、これサバなの。なに虹でいいや、じゃあ。邪悪な蛇とかちょっと嫌だな。虹で。
radiant rainbows.
どうおお。 怪盗のゲームでこんなんあったな、昔。
He followed the sound of her.
何？銀のハープでしょう。銀？うん。
Silver harp.
シルバーハープ。どうもこの
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound.
シュールすぎんだろこれ。あ、ジ
He
ョー
knew
カー
the
ね。
world was all in his imagination.
ああ、いっぱい来ちゃった。ちょっと待って。ちょっと待て。仕事が溜まってる。よいしょ。ちょっと。ちょっと待って。よいし
But he was so proud of having created it.
ょ。おお。
In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king. Overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace.
鮭か。
My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
おお。あ、仕事終わったの？
He began to forget the world we know. I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
うわぁ。あれがルイス？うわぁ。
He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
ピンチって書いてある。
I still thought I could save him.
うわぁ。
Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace would be packed with his companions.
顔がない。
including the wise Calico who'd insisted on advising him. His queen waited, holding his crown.
嫌な予感しかしないんだけど。
There was only one thing left to do. Bend down his head.
あー。
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
あら
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
ー、お兄さんこれ。ああ、そうっぽいね。はい。よいしょ。じゃあ今日はここまでです。お疲れ様でした。